So how do you suggest we should?
Yeah, selection bias. Yes. Yeah. So, like I said, quantitative data, and so maybe including different regions. Yeah, different areas to look at, or employing different methodologies. Yeah, different methodologies, or difference in difference. If it's used the analysis and the models being used over there.
What will be limitation of your study?
Yes, so the limitation has to do with the employment of specific data from specific regions, right? So I used Scandinavia and I used the US. And so to be able to generalize completely, probably data from different regions and maybe different firms, businesses, companies can also help that. Yeah, but one is also constrained with how many data, with a time limit and all that to work on and clean and all that.
What will be a policy recommendation from your study?
Yes, so financial managers are to take working capital management seriously. And so the study is showing that working capital management can be a serious pathway to enhancing corporate performance in different ways. And so financial managers are to, one, employ, we are in the technological age right now, to employ technologies to manage their inventory quite better, to reduce or to optimize their inventory days. So in some of these studies I looked at, especially in the US, inventory days are quite long. I did some comparison to Scandinavia. It's quite longer in certain regions, and so financial managers, if they want to enhance corporate performance and to enhance environmental performance, can look at employing technologies to reduce the length of working capital management in terms of inventory days and account receivable days and all that.
Okay. Paper 2. I'm the 2 paper. Now I'm moving on to the paper 2.
Sure.
I'm interested in what underlying theory again, in predicting positive relationship that you find.
Yeah, paper 2 has to do with environmental impact, right? Yes. So the theory has to do with legitimacy theory. And so...
Can you elaborate?
Sure. So we are in this global world of environmental consciousness, right? And so there is higher rise in carbon emissions and all that, and everybody is concerned. And so consensus consumers tend to lean towards organizations and businesses who take environmental responsibility seriously. And so people want to do business with some of these companies. We want to buy from companies that are proving that they can take care of the environment, and their businesses are not affecting the environment. And so the legitimacy theory would enhance the organization's image in front of its customers and the public that, yes, we have to do business with this company because its impact on the environment is being taken care of. And so this legitimacy theory underpins paper 2's analysis over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your second paper is only Scandinavian sample?
Yes, Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. Yeah.
Which doing the best in the world in terms of sustainability, right? So
yes. So it's a good example, at least. Yeah.
Yeah. So can your result actually generalize to the polluted country like China?
Yes, I think so. it can be a good example because Scandinavia in general, Norway, Denmark, Sweden, are very conscious of environmental issues. And so what this paper is doing is that other countries like China, other places can take a cue from this. And this can be replicated. And I also know that China is also trying to do well in the environmental arena of things. And so it can be replicated there. And yeah.
What do you think the Trump effect with the carbon emission?
Yes. So Trump has no regard whatsoever for the environment, and I just heard that he just said
how it affect the U.S. policy.
Yes. So he says everybody can drive what they want to drive. Mm-hmm. Everybody can do what they want to do, regardless of its impact on the environment. And so I think. And I know China is also taking steps to try to reduce or manage its environmental impact. And so, and China is also doing so many EV cars and all this. And there are EV cars being traded between China and the US. And so what is going to happen is that this tax exemptions and all these positive trade terms that comes with EV stuff is gonna slow down with Trump's administration, and so it's gonna affect how trade goes between China and the U.S.
So that means the government policy or incentive, would it affect the relationship that you documented here?
Like you mean the government policy affecting the relationship?
Yeah.
It's
the incentive and so on.
Yes, I think it's gonna affect it in one way or the other because it's gonna affect trade in that area. And so, yeah, the policy of the government is gonna affect trade in that area.
So you might consider CPU or EPU as another variable in your model when you do the third revision.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay. Is on?